You say Mpumi has moved on. She hasn't. He's asking that nigga to rub her back now, naked.
Yes, Liema is right. Mpumi hasn't moved on at all. In fact, guys, I have lots of cheese for you guys. Hope you guys are okay. Please don't forget to like this video. So Liema and Mark Jr. had this very lengthy conversation. Very lengthy. In fact, before they went and got ice cream, because yesterday Biggie got ice creams for them, so they were just like, you know, eating it at night. Before the scene you saw, they were chatting already. That's this one on my screen. And they talked about lots and lots of things. So while they were talking, Mpumi walked past, she was asking Mark Jr., what are you cooking? What are you cooking? Like maybe Mark Jr. is up to something. This one is always with Lee. Yeah, guys, the truth remains that Mpumi has not gotten all over Jareed, because if not, I don't see reason for her to always be in their conversation. Even last night, she was just there while Jareed was saying all that he was saying. Well, before I come to that, so this conversation was a very lengthy one, and Mark Jr. schooled Liema. Mark Jr. told Liema lots of things, but you guys know Liema is someone that does what she wants to do. Like you're saying, is entering from this ear, is going off from the other ear, and once you come close to her, try to talk to her, she was asking Magina, it seems you care. Magina said, yes. If I don't care, I won't be doing all this, because I think you're a kid. I think you're a nice kid. I think you're a kid with bright. That's how all of us see Liema. Like, this is a girl with a very good future, a very bright future, a very beautiful life. So why get stuck, get entangled with somebody that doesn't even care about you? That was exactly what Margina was telling her. So they had lots of discussions from Jareed. Meanwhile, before this discussion, they were all together. Jareed, Liema, I think that was when they finished eating, they were still eating. So there was something they were discussing, and they asked Jareed where he's from. I think it was Sinaida that asked Jareed that question, where is he from? So, Liema said Zosha. Sorry, guys, if I'm not pronouncing it well. So when Liema said Zosha, Jerry said no, he's from Debele or something. Like his mom is a part of Mozambique, his dad is part of Zimbabwe. Like I don't know. Okay, I'm not from that part. So then the thing now, there was a way Liema felt. Like this is somebody you've been with. You guys have been lovey-dovey playing, and you don't even know. So that means you people don't have real conversations. What do you people talk about? You don't even know him. If they start asking you now, you don't even know this guy. Probably he hasn't even told you about his family. He hasn't even told you anything about it. So what's up with that? Was when they were saying Jareed one is getting married. I said, forget. These are things they just said when they are in one kind of state. So that would tell you that don't believe all this thing, because what happened later in the night, I felt ashamed for Liam. I said, Liam, walk away from this guy already. Thank God he's leaving. Thank God he's even going. So Magina was asking her, how can you just give up 2 million for a guy you just met in January? Like, why can't you just concentrate on this win, concentrate on the game, play your game solo, and forget about him, because to him, he doesn't care about you. But Liema is all like, oh, I'm in love, oh, this, oh, that. So Mark Jr. told her, you have potentials. You are a singer. So what have you showcased to the world? Have you showed the world that you can sing? And guys, the thing is that all these things going on, let it not affect your career tomorrow. I know, yes, fans will say, we are with Liema. The truth be told, that does not mean you're understanding anybody. That does not mean you're giving up on her because of her weaknesses or whatever. But truth has to be told. Ghost has talked to her about this. Sinae has talked to her about this. Magina is always on the same thing. But Liema is feeling that maybe Magina is in love with her, or Magina. No, everybody that talks to you shouldn't be tempted. That's the mistake ladies make sometimes. Not every guy that shows some care, talks to you, is thinking about a relationship. No, no, seriously, guys. So Mark Jr. kept, telling her about, okay, they brought about Papi. Mark Jr. asked her if she regretted that. She said no, not really. Mark Jr. asked why, because it was good. She's like, That was when I said, "Ha, Liema, you need a lot of learning. Guy, you really need to learn a lot. You really need a life coach. Forget about age. 22 is no child because Mark Jr. went ahead to tell her about someone he has dated before or a girl and how she's done so well for herself now, how she's matured, she's 23. So when he said that, Liema said, so you feel I'm not matured? Mark Jr. said, no, I'm not trying to say you're not matured because it seems McGina was comparing the girl to Liema like you're 22 or 23 and the girl is also 23. She's mature, she's doing well for herself, she's this, she doesn't behave like that and all that. So later, when Mpumi came and left, I know Magina was like, that's maybe Mpumi has moved on, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, I think that whole thing that happened in that discussion really made Liema to feel somehow like, oh, I don't even know where Jareed is from. So she spent a lot of time with Mark Jr. talking. Guys, the conversation was very lengthy. I can't even remember almost everything they talked about. So Mark Jr. started telling her that Jerry doesn't really care about her. Jerry doesn't really give an F about you because if he does, he won't be moving the way he's moving. He won't be, seen entangling himself with all sorts of ladies and you got stuck there and you're giving up your game, you're sacrificing your game because of somebody that doesn't even care about you. And Liema being so much just well, I just pray that the conversation she, Jareed, Mpumi, and this other guy has, which I'll be coming up with in my next upload, should open her eyes. I'm just looking up to that. So Magina told her there's always the door is always open, like you can always take a voluntary exit, not outside of Biggie's house, outside of that whole triangle, outside of whatever. Like you're not spellbound. This guy didn't cage you. You always have that willpower to walk out of that thing, walk out of that shit, walk out of that messy relationship. You have that, you can do that. Martino was telling her, why stops you from exiting yourself from there? What stops you from? But I have to say that Liema has fallen so hard with Jareed, and Jareed doesn't feel the same way at all. I will beat my chest and say it. He doesn't feel the same way. He does not feel that same way. It's the girls, the ladies that are feeling in their head. So, they kept talking. So Liema mentioned that, okay, he asked if she had regrets or if she had regretted the young puppy thing. She said no. That okay. Before then, Mark Jr. asked about if she had had anything in the house. Well, he doesn't want to believe that anybody in the house would want to do X on national TV. He doesn't want to believe that anybody in the house would want to do that on national TV because he can't imagine himself going out of the house and watching these clips and seeing some duvet moving up and down like it's crazy. He's not expecting anybody to do that. So Lema said she hadn't done that in the house. She hadn't done that in the house. Yeah, that was what she said, that she hadn't done that in the house. And Magdalena was like, really? That's okay, because there's a limit in as much as you guys are playing, but he feels there's a limit to what people can do. There's a limit to an extent people can go on this national TV. Okay. So that was when Lima said her regrets was, well, she doesn't know if she will call that when herself, Jareed and Mpumi were together, they were doing some sort of stuff. That was one thing she regrets, and the nights that she spat on their faces. So these are the two things that she regrets. So Mark Jr. asked if there was any any form of knacking. She said no, but but she and Jerry do have some other small, you guys know now, play here and there, but he hasn't really gotten to that. Magdina said, well, he's not expecting anything differently because he doesn't want to believe that anybody will come and do that on this show. No, that's he doesn't want to believe that. So later Lima said, what if I've done? Magdina said, no, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Then, she didn't talk about that again. Okay, they just stopped. Meanwhile, Mpumi was down. In fact, I don't know. I told you guys that choosing Liema as her deputy, she had something like she had a motive for that. Yeah, there was a motive for choosing Lima as, so that you can still give her access to Jareed. She can always come, turn the, and the most part she doesn't. Yeah, I might say, okay, you feel lonely, you don't have anybody to talk to down there, but why you can pick else? Why didn't you pick else? You would have picked else, but she chose Liema on purpose so that she can always be, close to Jared. So she was down. Liema was complaining to Mark Jr. how you said Mpumi has moved on. She hasn't moved on because right now she's telling Jerry to massage her back, blah 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 blah, and she wasn't on clothes. Ha. Oh, guys, it's a whole lot. But my thing is, all these things Mark Jr. is saying, is he going to stink into Lima's head? And don't think that, oh, Mark Jr. has feelings for you, like she was asking her. Oh, Mark Jr., he may not have feelings for you. He may not have feelings for you, but there are persons you just see and you like them. Oh, this is a kid. Oh, this is a child. This is just a young girl being involved in this kind of thing, and this young man is manipulating her. Okay, so he's trying to like get closer. Any opportunity he has to talk to you about it, to tell you, any same person and any honest person will do the same thing Mark Jr. is doing. But one thing is that people don't like the honest truth. When you tell them the honest truth, they see you as their enemy, which is not supposed to be. In as much as we love Lee, we look at her as a young girl with potential. I saw a post where somebody said, this all these things Lee is doing in the house, being somebody an upcoming artist or somebody that really wants to go into. Don't you think it's going to affect her career? Because at this point, people are looking at you that, are you dumb? In fact, Mark Jr. told her, you're naive. He didn't want to come out open to call her immature. That's just what I'm saying. Liema was like, no, because they're seeing her in the house. When they see who she is outside, she's this outside. Yes. If you see some of her clips, maybe Instagram or anywhere you see it, okay, you'll be like, is this the same Liema in the house? She looks like more matured, and you'll be expecting much from her. But as humans, well, anyway, guys, that was a very lengthy conversation she had with Mark Jr. I don't really know if she's going to take all this Mark Jr. is telling her, but in my next upload, you guys will see the conversation she had. Jareed, Mpumi, and a young papi. Mark Jr. was there. And I know Mark Jr. will be like, okay, this is confirming everything that I have to, because the way Jared was talking, you would know that he doesn't even have, God, one respect for these women. He doesn't have. So I just hope that all these things, in fact, we can't wait for him to leave. We just can't wait for him to leave so that Liema will get focused on her game, and let's see if she will regain the fans that she has. Because at this point, these ladies are just doing something for a guy who is playing his game. He's playing his game and no other thing. He doesn't really care about how you people feel. So you guys, that's all for that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you guys in the next one. Bye.